My name is Marina. I'm the Assistant Director of Nursing, and I have been with LifeCare for over 9 years. As nurses, we're so used to having a standing order or a protocol. You have a temperature, you give them Tylenol. You have a cough, you give them this. There was no protocol to treating COVID. You couldn't just send all of your residents to the hospital and say, we can't do this. You had to figure out how to do it. You had to figure out how to fight the battle, and you had to figure out how to take care of your patients the best way you could. I looked at it as, this is what I'm here for. These people, our residents, my co-workers, we all needed each other. And I think the biggest thing was the emotional toll that it took on all of us. Every resident that we lost, I remember their name. I don't think I'll ever forget their name. Many of them, we were the people that held their hand as they passed away. We had CNAs singing to them as they were passing, calling those family members and letting them know that your loved one's not doing well, and having to ask them, do you want them to go to the hospital or do you want them to be taken care of here? And many of our family members said, they've been there for a long time. We don't want them to go to an ER and pass away in a cold ER. We want them to, if they have to pass away, if that's the way it's got to be, if it's their time, we want it to be surrounded by the people that they love and that they know. I remember calling my DON and saying, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can get through this. And she said, you two ladies are the most skilled people that I know. No, I can't be there with you, but I'm there with you in spirit. Y'all can do this. And that's just how we got through it. Being each other's support, being each other's cheerleaders in the darkest of times. My 10-year-old would say, Mommy, whatever you do, just don't get sick because we want you to come home. I would call them every evening and they would say, Mommy, we're praying for you every morning and every evening. And my 6-year-old would say, I'm praying that the whole world gets healed. In our own way, we felt like we were on a battlefield. In our own way, we felt like we were fighting an unseen and unknown enemy. But you do what you gotta do, and you take care of your residents, and you take care of your co-workers, and you make the best out of it. The associates, the co-workers, and the residents that have been through it and that have came through on the other end are definitely champions. That's a very good way of putting it. Absolutely.
The heart of a hero.